Welcome back to the Without Distraction Relationship Broadcast. I am your host, Dr. Ingrid Durr. Today we're going to be talking about establishing a healthy relationship. And we have a very special guest with us, CD recording artist, Cheryl McCrary. How are you today?
I'm great. It's great to be on the show. Thanks for having me on today.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. And you've gotten so many things done as far as CD recording and so many performances you did. What are some of the places you did performing at?
Well, it's been great to be able to perform locally here, southeast Wisconsin, Chicago, and throughout the state, along with some national charitable events for March of Dimes, Make-A-Wish Foundation, maybe some patriotic type events as well, military venues, including George W. Bush and Senator John McCain, and at the state capitol. And also, I have to tell you, I'm a Wisconsinite, but we got a chance to actually do some fundraisers featuring some of the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. And
wonderful.
That has been an honor to be able to do that, and then help out with national anthem singing and that type of thing for professional sporting events as well.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, awesome. And so what are some of the singing you do? Is it gospel? Is it, what type of singing do you do? Yeah.
Different venues, since I've been able to do weddings and that type of thing.
Yeah,
so
okay.
Love songs are great, and actually we'll be doing some of that at the conference coming up, but wedding songs are wonderful, patriotic type medleys as well.
And jazz.
Gospel, blues, kind of some of those retro ballad, old standards. Love some of those oldies as well.
Oh, that's wonderful, that's wonderful. Well, we're going to be dealing with connection and establishing a healthy relationship because it's so important. And tell me, how do you find yourself connecting with people? Because you're a very outgoing person and you're always connecting. And what makes it easier for you to connect?
I think the first thing is just establish someone to feel comfortable when you start talking to somebody that's somebody for the first time, and just maybe have the opportunity for them to share a little bit about themselves and some of the things that they enjoy doing, and try to open up with that venue as far as that first, and then just going from there to share about myself maybe with that person, and trying to find a main connection, maybe an interest maybe that they enjoy and that I enjoy, and then take it from there and just help them to feel comfortable with themselves.
Oh, okay. Well, great. Yeah, because connecting with family and people, it just helps enhance who we are ourselves, because we're made to connect with one another and build one another's lives. And so it's important to build one another through communication, because so many people are broken in their relationship.
Yes.
And so with broken people, sometimes they have broken relationships, and it's hard for people to be complete when you're broken, so I believe that when a person learns to communicate with one another properly and whatnot, they can really mend those broken relationships that people have.
I totally agree. And even though sometimes maybe you might have someone that's a little gun shy to share, maybe if they've been through experiences, maybe some experiences that might be traumatic, it might not always be easy for them. And so if you have someone they have that trust, they can build a trust level with somebody. It really works out to build that to begin with. Building
trust, yeah. And sometimes just the small things that people do, that we do for one another, it helps break the ice to open up an avenue for someone's heart to be open, to begin to build trust. Because I find out that people, sometimes they're hurting, they put a wall up, and so it's hard to really build trust. But the things that we do, the small things we do, the words, the kindness, the small little gifts, sometimes it opens our heart to learn to begin to trust someone and begin to want to communicate and share their feelings and share what they're going through.
Yes, exactly. And oftentimes you might have an individual who actually has a fear of being hurt again.
Yes.
Because of the past. And so oftentimes, as you were saying, Ingrid, that they'll put that wall up. And even when I'm singing or performing at different venues, whether it's a nursing home or it's at a military function, and you have people who have lost loved ones.
Yes.
And a lot of times the music will help even to heal that, like a balm of healing upon their heart and emotional. And they'll be able to be established to even to start healing from the hurt And instead of having the fear of being hurt again, they can reestablish a foundation and a base to begin to heal through that hurt that they've had.
That's true, and also people have the low self-esteem, and that's another barrier that blocks people from establishing a healthy relationship.
Yes.
But low self-esteem can be changed through words, through implementing who the individual is and the goodness and the grace that God has placed in their life, and the abilities and the strengths that they have. Because the people have a tendency of focusing in on their weakness instead of their strength. Exactly. And so when they're focusing in on their weakness, then that brings their self-esteem very low. But yeah, it's so important to connect and helping a person to establish a good, healthy relationship. So,
and I like what you said too. The little things mean a lot as far as the empathy of being able to put yourself in that personality of that person and be able to understand what they're going through is another mainline thing to do. Or just asking them for coffee and try to just help be able to connect with them that way as well.
Yes, exactly. And also listening to what they're saying. Sometimes we have a tendency of overlooking what a person is saying. A lot of times the words behind what they're saying is what's really going on in the inside. People don't just talk just to talk.
Right.
But a lot of times we got to hear what they're saying. Sometimes they're saying that they're hurting. They're saying that they're going through depression. They're saying that they're under stress. They're saying a lot of things. So we got to learn how to hear those words.
Yes.
And not take it for granted. Oh, that's just this, that's no big thing. No, it is a big thing.
Yes.
And so we have to learn how to listen to one another and understand that people have problems.
Yes.
And nobody really exempted. So that's why we have to hear and meet one another's needs through communication.
Right. And I believe at the conference that's going to be coming up next month, we'll be discussing that and some of those that will be involved with the free conferences. And it's going to be a wonderful opportunity for single married people to come.
Yes,
if
it
you're
is.
not doing anything 13th, 14th, and 15th next month, come on out
let's
to the
hold
Crown
this up
Plaza.
now. Right, this event is so awesome. It's a free conference, and this time it's going to be in a Milwaukee location, airport. So you can come from Chicago, from Illinois, from different states. People are coming in. We have some awesome speakers, doctors, and that specializes on relationship. It's going to be at the Crown Plaza, Milwaukee Airport. And again, it's going to be February 13th, 14th, and 15th of this year, 2015. And it's going to be some great entertainment. Cheryl McCrary is going to be performing her live band. We're going to have a live comedian, one called Old School. I'm telling you, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh. The joy is gonna just come out because he is so funny, and it's just really an awesome event. Dinner and all kind of great stuff gonna take place. For more information, just check out our website, withoutdistractionrelationship.com, or the short version is ingrid4u.com. That's INGRID, the number 4, the letter U.com. You can get information about this conference that's coming up this Valentine's season. Oh wow, so wonderful. This is awesome. Now tell me also, you got your CDs. These are going to be available as well.
Yes, they will. So husbands, if you're looking for a special CD, I got some love songs on my new album, and a little bit of gospel jazz, a little bit of everything, and even some holiday songs. But again, if you're interested in coming out, we'll be having those available. Part of the proceeds go to charity. And again, if you're looking husbands or boyfriends to bring your loved one, come on out. And girls, if you don't have anywhere to go, get a girls' night out. Come on out. Group discounts available.
That's right. That's right. So establishing a relationship, building the foundation of respect and honor, that is so important. Respect goes a long way. Exploring one another's interests.
Yes.
Finding out what you like, what that person enjoyed doing the most, and just discussing those things. It helps also build relationships. So we find the interest in the things that we do. We have a lot of things in common as far as teaching and the ministry and things of that nature. And so that builds our relationship. But other people, you'll find an interest in someone, and discussing the issues and the things they're going with, but also discussing the good things that they enjoy the most. So establishing a good pattern of relationship is so important. Also, let's make mention that it's good to apologize when a person is not doing have not done right or made a mistake or have an error in their life. I find that be hard to some people.
Yes, I believe that is another big one, because it's hard to humble ourselves when we know we're wrong, and at the same time it's a good thing for the other person to see humility and that we're sensitive to have grace. And you know, sometimes it's hard, the grace could be used or abused, but at the same time, knowing that your partner or friend or family member may be harboring bitterness, and at the same time, what I share, even when I sing at funerals, I share that, you know, don't forget to tell each other you love each other, and if it's needed, to say I'm sorry before it's too late.
Yes.
Because sometimes, and you know, you feel good that you have that load off your shoulders, knowing that you're able to say I'm sorry and have the grace there to be able to say and apologize.
Yes, yeah, because that brings that emotional support that a person needs. We all need that emotional support. We all need closeness. It don't have to be to everybody in the world, but everyone should have someone in their life.
Yes.
You know, not be isolated, because it's really, it can become very dangerous to be isolated from people. So it's just great in building relationship. It helps bring completion. It improves the quality of our own life.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. And also for health reasons, I've had the opportunity to be in the medical field as a nurse technician in Wisconsin. And new studies do say that if you're holding bitterness or any type of, indwelling of bitterness, grief, anger, those can breed a lot of unhealthy areas in our lives. And I really believe that as you talk through, or have a pastor, a friend, or a cohort that could talk with you and be able to bring some of that out. Again, that healing helps. You eat healthier, you're able to exercise, and again, is another outlet to be able to relieve stress or any frustration you're going through besides communicating. Maybe have an outlet of friendship or a fellowship of some sort of your church to be able to be with people, to be able to get together with some healthy relationships.
Yeah, that's very important what you mentioned, because from my understanding, some people, they begin to develop ulcers and things or other type of ailments because they're holding things in their spirit and they're not releasing what's really going on with them. And so it just begin to create things against our body and cause us to malfunction. Just be from holding grudges and unforgiveness and bitterness and holding in disappointment, and just it affects our health, like you said.
Your body releases cortisol during stress, whether it's on the job or if it's relationships. And they say that those that maybe go through divorces or have very abused type relationships have a shorter lifespan because of the ability not to be able to heal and to be able to let go of some of the stress. And just takes the time just to talk with someone. It means a lot to somebody.
Yes. Because we find that people have different types of confusion, and they're confused because they're maybe in a relationship and they can see that it's a problem, but they're confused whether a person is open or not open, if they're for you or not for you. So they get confused, and they just begin to bring a barrier right between the relationship. And so somebody has to break the ice and begin to talk and communicate to the individual. They always say the stronger one will always lift the weaker one up, or the stronger one will hold up the one that's weaker. So one person may be stronger in communicating, and the other person may be used to holding stuff in, So we got to get used to breaking the ice, start talking about things that's hurting, things that you feel that's affecting your relationship, and just talk about it, communicate, and you'll find that to build a relationship by communicating.
And at the same note, when you do go through the traumatic things of your life, and you've taken the time to communicate and take that time for yourself to heal, and again at the conference we're going to be talking about that, you in turn can be used to be a vessel to help another person that has maybe gone through sexual abuse or physical or any type of abuse. You can be that vessel. Again, as God puts us here to help each other, you can be that one to help maybe another person who is also maybe going through maybe something similar to what you experience. You can be able to help them. And what you've gone through, you can come out of the closet, so to speak, to say, hey, I've been there. And I know what you're going through. And you can experience and have the empathy. And you can have the sensitivity to be able to be there for that person as well.
Exactly. Now, the conference, too, that's coming up, we want to make mention that it's not just for people that have problems. So I want us to understand that these are healthy relationships come together, and for those that may have problems in a relationship, they can get answers to those problems. But there's people that have been married for 20-something years, have good relationships. They come out to the conference, they enhance their relationship, and they just communicate with other people that's in healthy relationship. So it's like a networking, getting together, being sociable, and just having an awesome time. And then it's also open for singles. For those that are single, come out and meet some other single people, likewise officials and people of high stature. You can just be a part of this event. It's a life-changing event, 3-day weekend event, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, February 13th, 14th, and 15th of 2015. And I'm telling you, the teaching and the sessions are really awesome. But we're going to be dealing with our special teachers, the Hendersons and D. White, and we got some awesome teachers.
Yes, and it'll be a great opportunity to bring a friend maybe that maybe can't come for the full weekend. Again, the conferences are going to be complimentary and free, so bring a friend maybe, and maybe as a gift for somebody, maybe that a family member or loved one maybe that doesn't have a partner or a husband or wife. Maybe treat them and invite them to come for the weekend. And again, all the information is on the website that Ingrid was sharing.
Yes.
To register?
Yes, without distraction, relationship.com. Or you can call me at area code 708-745-4393 and get more information. That's my direct number. You can check us out online again. And all the information is on the website. Love for you to be a part of it. And you're going to hear some awesome singing, some awesome teaching. We're going to have vendors. A lot of great things are going to go on that you can be a part of. And you're going to sing a song for us. And what is your first song you're going to sing?
Well, I'm going to sing a song called Unforgettable. One of those old retro ballad standards I think that everyone will enjoy. So I hope you enjoy that one.
All right. Unforgettable. Well, let's hear that now.
That's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me never before. Has someone been more unforgettable in every way? And forevermore, that's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible. That's one so unforgettable. Thinks that I am unforgettable too. Unforgettable, that's what you are. Unforgettable, though near or far. And forevermore, that's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible. That's the one so unforgettable. Things that I am unforgettable. You
Wow, didn't you enjoy that song by Cheryl McCrary? That was wonderful. That was wonderful. And she's going to be doing some more singing at the Relationship Conference. And the Valentine Special is going to be February 14th. That evening, get dressed up. Photographer's going to be there. Great dinner. Great entertainment, comedians, and you and your band going to be doing some singing, a little old school, a little love songs and dance songs, and it's going to be really, really wonderful. Wow,
yes.
I'm excited about it. So we've been talking about relationship, building relationship, and this is a good opportunity too to come out to the conference because it's a platform to build relationships and understanding relationship, getting to understand men and women's differences, and just enhancing. I didn't even get an opportunity to go through the topics that we're going to be dealing with, our teachers that specialize in the area of relationship, but they're going to be bringing out a lot of great points, and then we're going to have a question and answer panel, so you can feel free to ask questions, and your questions will be answered during this conference. Wow. So we're excited about that. So tell me again, we've been dealing with building relationship. Sometimes we have to have relationship checkups.
Yes.
And how can we do the relationship checkups to someone you know, a friend or a spouse or...
Yes. I think one of the things that even from a personal experience, we've all been through different things in our life, is that I log. A lot of times I'll journal. And that's kind of a nice way to see progress and how you've gone through life, and maybe just jot down some of the things you've been through and how you were able to apply some of the areas of healing in your own life. But again, to be able to kind of reflect back and just think back over the last couple months or the last year or two, and just kind of check up on yourself. And you know, there's an old slogan, it's called stinking thinking. Have you been able to go past and progress past, or are you still doing the woe's me and pity party? And so I think progress and checking up on yourself, just thinking through, and another thing would be good to have just a friend that could be accountability partner is another thing. Just someone that you could just kind of be real with. And being real right now is not always easy to let the inner, real, true self out.
Yes.
And I think accountability, another person to help you with your checkups, to be able to say, how you doing, someone that you could just download with and be real.
Yeah, exactly. And sometimes we need someone in our life that will do a checkup by telling us the truth of something that's damaging us.
Yes.
The way we handle things, or you know, and sometimes they can help us see ourselves of what's going on. But you have to be open to receive.
That's the thing.
And sometimes it's just gonna make us better, a better person. I know what you know. I know what I know. But if I hear what you know, it helped me to be a better person. It helped me to know more.
Yes, exactly.
So knowledge is increasing when someone can speak into your life and say, hey, why don't you adjust this, or this will help you better if you do this or do that. And we have to be open to receive change. People don't like change, but change is always for the good. And so when we open for change, it really just makes us a better person. This is a new year. Start off good, start off fresh with building relationships through communicating and being transparent with someone to help put the light on us, the searchlight on us to help us to be better person. So I love when people are open to me.
Yes, me too.
Tell me the truth. Give me the raw, naked truth. I can receive it better.
Yes.
That's how I am.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
And I think another thing is, as adults, for our teenagers, they're going sometimes to maybe being influenced by other kids, maybe that are pulling them down or in directions that you really don't approve. Again, just being here for your kids, and I really believe we're going to be covering that with families and relationships. And again, being a role model to our younger ones, our nephews, nieces, and our children, again, is another important value about being openness to change, but letting the children see mom and dad. Maybe they're going through hardships, letting them see that mom and dad can work through struggle or conflict and talk and be open with each other.
Yes, that's great. Yeah, that's so important. Wow, you've been listening to Without Distraction Relationship Broadcast. Our guest with us, Cheryl McCrary, CD recording artist, traveled the world, have 2 songs, 2 CDs, getting ready to release a 3rd album. It will be available at the Relationship Conference. I'm telling you, you have done some wonderful things, and I'm just so glad that you're a guest on the show. Want to have you back to deal with more relationship. We're going to deal with health issues in the near future.
Yes.
We're going to be dealing with marital relationships.
Yes.
And single relationship, preparing to have a relationship. Sometimes a person have to be healed and whole, complete, before they can really go into a relationship and have a good relationship. They got to remove their old baggage.
Yes.
And be open for the good, the new relationship, a better relationship.
Yes. Yeah.
Again, stay tuned to the next Without Distraction Relationship broadcast. And feel free to call us at area code 708-745-4393. And to get more information about the programs and the special events we have coming up in your area, feel free to check out our website at withoutdistractionrelationship.com. That's withoutdistractionrelationship.com. And you can browse through the website. It will give you more information about the conferences and how you can get in touch with us. Thank you. Until next time, you be blessed.